Hey, what's up, everybody? It's fucking Schnell, and welcome to another episode of Coffee Time with Schnell / Thrones Dome, where we're gonna talk a little bit about last night's Game of Thrones episode, eat a little bit of breakfast, and hopefully under 12 minutes. Sound good? Okay. So, where do I even fucking begin? Last night's episode was pretty much setting up all the wars to come. Like, in Westeros and Essos, like, everything is getting put into place for the final, like, you know, the final, I think it's 2 seasons after this. Which is sick, but, like, HBO wants 10 seasons, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I think that's a little bit too much. Like, they should go into the backstory shit, Robert's Rebellion, you got Aegon's Conquest. There's so much cool shit that they can go back on. I'm in love with these. Alright. They give you a little bit of energy, like the carbohydrates are like released over 4 hours, like the nutrients and stuff. So like it's 9 a.m. right now, so I'll be good like by the afternoon, by lunchtime. I'll probably have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch. But we're trying out. I got some Colombian roast, so this is killing too. I'm loving this as well. But back to last night's episode. Sansa Stark, Brienne Tarth, and Podrick turning up at the wall to meet up with fucking Jon. He's no longer Jon Snow. I mean, they didn't say what his name is, but they did say, like pretty much, like, no longer Jon Snow. Like, I think Davos might have said that. Somebody said that he's not Jon Snow anymore. Like, somebody said, I know I heard that. It wasn't, like, just my brain, like, wanting to hear that. So I have a feeling he's going to take the Stark name that was offered to him. Robb's will is going to come up, I think, when they go to the Manderleys, and, I mean, not the Manderleys, well, maybe the Manderleys, we haven't seen them yet. I meant to say, when they go to, Riverrun, because we know that Sansa goes to Riverrun because, or at least Brienne and Pod do, because in the trailer we saw the Riverrun banners, we saw Podrick get, like, you know, somebody, probably Bronn or something like that, just fucking with them. But like, we have a lot to look forward to. Littlefinger, like, completely manipulating, like, Sweet Robin. And if you guys don't know, like, remember Sweet Robin, or know who, he's the Lord Protector of the Vale. He was the little kid that in season 1 was sucking on his mom's tits still. And he was like way older. And he wanted to see Tyrion fly. He kept like asking his mom, like before Tyrion chose trial by combat, that he wanted to see the little man fly and stuff. He's a fucking lunatic, but he looks at Littlefinger as an uncle, so as soon as he sees Littlefinger, he's like, Uncle Patay! It's like, dude, he's totally playing you. He's using you as Lord of the Vale because you're technically, like, his mom's, like, I always forget what they call, like, men who's... would you still be a widow if you're like a man and your wife dies? I forget the name of the fucking term. But anyways, just so much shit going down. Like Theon Greyjoy taking his sister's side in the King's Moot. Like that's gonna be awesome. Like I can't wait. Like A Feast for Crows, like book 4. To me, that was the only interesting part of that entire book. I'm sorry. Sometimes George R. Martin gets in these like I feel like he's hungry like when he's typing, you know. He's typing and shit, and I feel like he's like, like I want like my you know, somebody to make me lemon cakes, even though they don't really exist. I mean, you can obviously make a lemon cake. I saw some website where they make all sorts of like Game of Thrones food and stuff. But I have a feeling like a pigeon pie would not be my cup of tea. It sounds kind of grimy actually, but I think like he gets way overly descriptive about stuff to the point where it's fucking boring. And I hate to say that about Song of Ice and Fire series, but like for real, like how many, like it's awesome in an audio book sense, but when you're actually sitting there trying to read a 1,000+ page fucking book and the author is just rambling on about food spreads and smells and like shit like that. Like let's say somebody comes into our story and they look like me. They kind of have like shaggy hair and like a little bit of stubble, are of like, you know, 170 pounds, whatever. Like in the book it would be like, no joke, probably a page description of me. It would be like, you know, as he rode down McKinley Avenue, his shadow spread greatly across the pavement as I looked upon his dark graying hair into those black lifeless eyes, almost like a doll's eyes. Sorry, that was from Jaws. Well, just the part about the doll's eyes part. It's one of my favorite lines in Jaws when Quint's talking. He's doing the USS Indianapolis monologue. But next week, like, we have Jaime talking to the Tyrells about, like, you have the second biggest army in Westeros. Like, let's take care of this fucking crazy religious hippie. And then, like, Queen Marjorie going to see the Knight of Flowers and him being completely broken. Like, I don't think he's gonna be, you know, getting any dudes anytime soon. I mean, especially that one that snitched him out. One of Littlefinger's fucking birds, who was probably sucking birds too, but whatever. It's not my business. I don't give a fuck. Seriously, none of that shit really matters to me at all. But in the book, like, I mean, come on, like, Renly's Rainbow Guard, like, obviously he's a homosexual, but, like, it's not like in the show when you see, like, you know, Renly talking about Sir Loras' birthmark looking like Dorne, and then that prostitute dude, like, says the same thing. Like, that bullshit ain't gonna happen no more. I have a feeling Sir Loras is going to just fall to pieces, and unless, like, the Lannisters and Tyrells really take care of Faith Militant, and then we'll have a battle in King's Landing. The Ironborn are fucking going against each other, which what could be a civil war, which is the same with Marine, which I didn't get into. I'm sorry, but Tyrion's running shit. It's dope. Like, it's the way it should be. But like, he's trying to like make. I thought he was gonna get those prostitutes that he gave to those masters. I thought they were gonna like kill the masters, but then that would just cause more problems. It was kind of cool seeing some of the characters you've seen before come back, like, you know, playing these like scumbag, like, you know, slavers and stuff. And I just thought that was pretty cool. But Tyrion, like, pretty much doing what Abraham Lincoln did. Like, at first he was like, look, like, I don't want you guys going completely 100% without slavery. Like, you know, you guys been doing this shit for years. Like, let's just slowly, like, get out of the picture. Let's get slavery gone. It's a bad thing. It's a terrible thing. But if you're a fan of Louis C.K. like me, I mean, hell, even on Wonder shows, and they had that song, I mean, slaves did build the pyramids, like, I'm trying to think what else is, fucking important about, like, last night's episode. Oh, the High Sparrow talking a lot about, what's it called, he pretty much kept mentioning the word graveyard, like when he was talking to Marjorie. And we all know what, about the gravedigger theory, you know, who the faith militant is going to choose for their trial by combat. But right now, before I sign out, this song goes out to Tyrion.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built
Slavery
America.
sucks, but for real.
Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you.
Fucked up, I know.
Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
So pretty much,
Built the pyramids.
what the fuck? So pretty much human beings are scumbags on all forms, including Westeros and the imaginary world of Ice and Fire. So I'll check in with you guys later on. So Schnell, peace, pussy. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe, click like, ask me some questions in the comments. Come on, I need more people watching these fucking videos. Let's do this.